The last example of hyperbolas is one that is in general form. And I want to draw a quick sketch of this. So I want to get this graph into standard form. And if I go from general to standard form, I'm going to have to complete the square. So when I complete the square, I group all my x's, all my y's together, and I put the constant on the other side. So 4x squared minus 24x plus something. Then I'm going to have minus, actually I'll do a plus for now, plus negative 9y squared minus 72y plus blank equals 72 plus blank plus blank. Now, when I do this, I'm going to have to do some factoring. I'm going to have to factor out, in this case, a 4 from the first piece and the negative 9 from the second piece. So let's start by pulling that out. So 4x squared minus 6x plus blank. And then out here I'm going to actually have a negative 9 I pull out. So y squared plus 8y. And I could write this as a negative here because I've got a positive. When I factor out a negative, it makes it negative. But really my end result of completing the square is always positive. So I'm just going to write it as that positive. And if I factor something out, I've also got to multiply that in the back on each of those pieces. So now I can go and complete the square. Half of negative 6 is negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9. So put a 9 on both sides. And then half of 8 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So we'll put a 16 on each side. So here, 4 and then x minus 3, quantity squared, minus 9, y plus 4, quantity squared, is equal to negative 36. Not quite in my standard form yet. Need to divide everything through by this negative 36. So then I'll have negative x minus 3 quantity squared over 9 plus y plus 4 quantity squared over 4 is equal to 1. And I want to be careful there not to box my answer, because notice how the negative term is the front term. We like having the positive term as being the front term, so then we can say that our a squared is in the denominator. This is actually the a squared because it's underneath the positive term. So we want to just rewrite this as y plus 4 quantity squared over 4 minus x minus 3 quantity squared over 9 is equal to 1. Got my positive term first. Now I can use all my patterns that I know of the a squared as being in the first term. Since the first term is the y here, it's going to open up and down. So to draw a quick sketch of that, we are going to go 3 units to the right and then 4 units down. So 1, 2, 3 to the right, then 1, 2, 3, 4 to the down. Down, I should say. That is the center. I can then take the square root of each of these denominators. Square root of 4 is 2, which means I'm going to do 2 units up and 2 units down to create edges of my box. Here I'm going to go with my denominator of 9. So I'm going to go 3 units out each direction. So we'll make our box there. Asymptotes come out at that point, and then we'll draw a quick sketch. If I wanted to, I could go find the faux side, but I'm not asked for that. I'm just asked to draw a very quick sketch of what that hyperbola would look like.